Micah Parsons, let me get this straight. In your world, TJ Watt is not one of the top pass rushers in the NFL. In fact, he's not even in your top 5.
I'm really not thinking.
Let's find out if you're completely nuts. Okay, so I'm going to let you hear for yourself what Micah Parsons said in this clip that's gone viral.
Who are the top 5 pass rushers, pure pass rushers in the league, in your opinion?
Man, I'm going to leave somebody else because I'm really not thinking.
Still not TJ Watt?
No.
Why is that? Can you explain that to me? That's the one thing I don't get. I love your takes. I know you do a great job with the podcast. You're very entertaining. This whole thing with TJ Watt, what's going on there? Because it makes no sense to me how he isn't a top 5 pure pass rusher in the league, in your opinion.
Okay, look what you just said. You said a pure pass rusher.
Okay.
If you look at what I do, you look at what Miles do, we all move around. I play right, left. I play right tackle. I play nose. I play left guard, right guard. Everyone kind of finds their way. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, if you're talking about pure pass rushers, there's about a few of us that's probably in the league of our own, and everyone else is just pretty much high-end rushers. They don't got versatility. They don't, move around. They don't create matchups.
Okay, did you hear his argument? His argument is that he and others on his list, they find their way. In other words, they find their way to the quarterback, which is what? An implication that TJ Watt doesn't find his way to the quarterback?
I'm really not thinking.
Let's look at some stats. TJ Watt this year, 2024, sacks 11.5. Micah Parsons, you had 12. You got him by a half a sack, and you did play less games. You had a really good chance to outshine him this year. But TJ, he had 6 forced fumbles and 2 recoveries. Parsons, 2 forced fumbles, no recoveries. Those types of plays are game-changing, bro. You did have more QB pressures this year. Congrats. But let's look at last year's stats where you made these crazy comments for the first time. In 2023, TJ Watt, 19 sacks. Micah Parsons, 14. TJ's forced fumbles, 4. Recovered, 3. One of them for a touchdown. You, Parsons, had 1 forced, 1 recovered, 0 touchdowns. Oh, TJ, 8 passes deflected. You, 2. TJ also had interceptions. Micah Parsons, 0. Do we have to keep going? Let's look at the last 4 years since Micah Parsons entered the league. 63 games played, 52.5 sacks. TJ, in that same time frame, 59 games played and 59.5 sacks. That's averaging more than 1 per game. Oh, and don't forget, that includes a torn pec TJ had in 2022 and only recorded 5.5 sacks before he was knocked out of the season. Micah, his stats beat you, bro. In fact, even PFF, which has been fairly harsh to TJ, even they have him outgrading you slightly. Okay, so as you can clearly see, the statistics are there. TJ Watt is more than just a top 5 pass rusher in the NFL. But Micah takes this argument in a completely different direction now. He says, well, it's not all about the stats. It's more about the style. Listen to this.
Pass rush percentages, I've been one of the best pass rushers who came into the league since I came into the league. Win now, quick hurries, like you don't really see that from those type of guys. They live on cover sacks. When I live on win right now, let me disrupt the quarterback, QB hits. And I'm not saying anything's bad with that.
So your argument is that TJ Watt is a coverage sack guy. Again, I say let's look at the evidence.
I'm really not thinking.
All that being said, I think we made the argument pretty clear that TJ Watt is one of the best pass rushers in the NFL. And you know what's funny? You actually agreed with that. Listen to your own words.
TJ has over 106 multi-defensive player of the year. And he's
led the league in sacks 3 years too.
Yeah, he's going to be a Hall of Famer one day. But what I say where the league's at now, pure pass rusher, I mean, come on, bro. I don't even think it's close.
Okay, and then that last take just honestly proves that you're completely nuts.
I'm really not thinking.
The evidence has clearly shown TJ Watt is one of the best pass rushers. In fact, arguably the best pass rusher in the NFL over the last 5 years. And your opinion is, quote, it's not even close.
I'm really not thinking.
Sorry, Micah. I don't think we're on board with you with this one.